Hey guys, I hope you're doing really well and I hope your family's doing really good too. I miss you so much, and I know that this is probably really weird for everybody right now. I know it'd be a lot more fun if we could just go to school and we could do things like we normally do, but right now we gotta stay safe and we gotta stay really healthy, right? So I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like for a little while we do our classes online on the computer. And I'm going to talk about some new words that maybe you've been hearing people say a lot, but you probably don't quite know what they mean. So we're going to go talk about that in just a minute, all right? All right, check it out. I brought some pieces of my board home so that we can look kind of like we used to, right? So today I'm going to record this lesson and I'm going to put it up in Google Classroom so that you can see it anytime you want. You can play it over and over again if you need to. You can watch it with your family. Anything works, okay? So first thing we're going to do is you guys are going to listen. And I'm going to say some words and I'm going to give you some definitions. I'm going to tell you what those words mean. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to do some writing. And you guys are going to be able to turn your papers into me on the computer. All right, the first vocabulary word we're going to talk about is remote learning. And I'm going to start with that word remote. Let's spell it out. R-E-M remote. And there is a silent E at the end of this word. So here's that word remote. Now let's add the word learning on. And I'm going to spell this one L-E-A-R-N and then ing. I-N-G. Remote learning. Now, think in your head for a bit about that first word, remote. Where have you heard that before? Probably this guy, right? This is a remote control. What does this do for you? Yeah, it turns on your TV, yeah. But what's special about this? Because I can go and I can walk across the room and I can push the button on the TV and turn it on that way. So why do I need a remote? Because I don't want to get up and go all the way across the room. When I have a remote, I can turn the TV on from far away, right? So, if this is for turning on the TV far away, what do you think remote learning is? Take a minute to think about that. Remote learning is a fancy way of saying learning from far away. When we do remote learning, we're learning from far away. We're far away from each other and we're far away from the school, but we can still do the learning. Just like how when I use the TV remote, I can still turn the TV on even though I'm far away. All right, now I'm going to give you the second new vocabulary word. This word is graphic organizer. You've probably heard me say this before even, but we're going to talk about what the heck that means. All right, so let's spell that one out. It's going to start with G, so G, R, A. Graph. Ooh, this is tricky. This is a PH. Graph, I. Graphic, and that's going to be a C. Where's that word? Graphic. Ooh. Now I'm going to spell organizer. I'm going to spell it like this. O-R-G-A-N-I-Z-E-R. Graphic organizer. All right, take a minute. I want you to practice saying that. Say graphic organizer. One more time. Graphic organizer. Keep practicing that because we're going to see one of these every single week. But let's talk about what it means. Maybe in math class with Miss Purse, you remember seeing a graph. I'm going to show you some pictures. These are what some graphs might look like. Maybe they have some boxes, or maybe they have some circles, some bubbles. When we talk about a graphic organizer, I'm talking about a worksheet that has some boxes and some bubbles. And what it does is helps us organize our notes. It helps us keep them tidy so they're easy to read and it's easy to find what we're looking for. Let me show you an example. You remember this? This is a graphic organizer. I told you, you've done a lot of these, haven't you? On this one, we had bubbles, and it helped us keep our notes tidy. We put all of our pictures in one bubble, and we put our examples in a bubble, and we put our definitions in a bubble, and we put what we learned in a bubble. This is a graphic organizer that we've used a lot. So here's your definition. A graphic organizer is just a type of a worksheet. It's for our notes, and it has boxes or bubbles to help us keep tidy and organized. So here's the graphic organizer for this week. See how it has a lot of boxes? Now, for this one, you can print it off of the computer if you have a printer. But some people don't have a printer, and sometimes our printers don't always work. So let's talk about what you can do if you need to make your own graphic organizer. Okay, so I've got some blank paper here. If you've got some paper with lines, you can do that. If you want to do it on any kind of paper that you have, that'll work just perfect. So let me show you what we're going to do. Remember that a graphic organizer has bubbles and boxes. So if I'm going to make my own, I'm going to make some boxes. I'm going to start with one at the top. Because at the top it said, all about me. And then I'm going to put my name in here. Looks good so far. Now we need some more boxes. I'm going to make one here so that I can put my information in. It says, I am blank years old. Well, I am 26 years old. And the next one says, my teacher is, what? I'm the teacher. And my next one says, the people in my family are, and I'm going to put my mom, my dad, and my sister. Looks like I'm out of room, so I'm going to go to the next box. Ooh, the graphic organizer has a big one in the middle. And it says a picture of me. So I'm going to draw a picture of me. I'm going to draw my head. And I'm going to wear a dress. And I'm going to wear my boots. They look kind of like cowboy boots, huh? Ooh, that's interesting drawing. That's okay. And I'm gonna give my hair some curlies. I need some eyes and a face. I need one more thing. I need some hands. And I think I'm gonna put a picture of my pointer in there too, just because I like that. There's the pointer. There we go. There's a picture of me. And then on the bottom, I'm going to draw a big box here. And I'm going to put my favorite class is science. Obviously. I love my science class. And my favorite food is, that's a toughie. I'm going to pick mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. And then my favorite song. Ooh, let's pick that Bruno Mars song. Because you guys have me listen to it all the time. I love it. It's 24 Karat Magic. And then my favorite movie is WALL-E. I love that movie. And there we go. I've got some more space and I can add some more things for my notes. So over here I can add some more boxes and I can put a cool thing about me is that I am from Louisiana. And Louisiana looks kind of like a boot, so I drew a picture of Louisiana. And my favorite thing to read is a book called Watership Down. It's about bunny rabbits. So I'm going to draw a picture of a bunny rabbit because I like to read about rabbits. Like my bunny rabbit. And then over here, something that I like to do is play the piano. So I'm going to draw a piano. And I'm going to write the word piano. How does that look? Pretty good. And my hero, ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to pick my dad. So I'm going to draw a picture of my dad. I'm going to give him some hair. And I'm going to give him a cool shirt. And some cool hands. I'm going to put dad. And there we go. See, even if you can't print your graphic organizer out, you are more than welcome to make your own, just like this. It's really easy. All right, so let's check in with our board. We already did step 1, which was listen to our new vocabulary words. We learned about remote learning, which is learning from far away. And we learned about graphic organizers, which is a worksheet for notes that has boxes or bubbles. So we finished step 1. Now it's time for step 2. It's your turn to write. You watched me fill out a graphic organizer, so now it's time for you to. All right, go back into Google Classroom and find the graphic organizer for week 1. Then you can decide if you're going to print it out, or if you want to do it on your computer, Or if you want to draw your own like I did. Once you've finished filling out your graphic organizer, then you can turn it into me on the computer. If you have trouble doing that, we're going to practice together on Thursday, so don't worry about it, okay? Today, all I want you to do is make sure you fill out your graphic organizer, either on the computer or you make your own on some pieces of paper, okay? If you're having trouble finding your assignment, your graphic organizer, here's how you can find it. When you're at Google Classroom and you're looking at all your classes, first I want you to click on the physics and chemistry class. It's got my face on it. And now I want you to go up to the top right here. At the very top, there's a button that says classwork. We're going to click on that. And then you're going to scroll. You should see week 1 remote learning. And look, here it is, graphic organizer week 1. We're going to click on the little blue link right here. Here we go. And what it's going to do is it's going to make one that has your name on it. You can come here and type into the blanks. You can also take pictures from the internet if you want to put them in here too. And you can add more things if you have more things to add, right? Once you're done, there's a button up here that says Turn In. Easy stuff. Once you're done, hit that button. And this is going to send it to me. Make sure you hit Turn In. And look, it's already been turned in. Now I get to see it and I can give you your grade for it. Easy peasy.